Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of Nat20Hot. We're back on our usual day. It's going to be May. We're here. We're glad to be here. We are streaming because we like to do it, but we also do it in support of Extra Life. If you're here for the first time, it's a wonderful foundation that supports children's hospitals in greater North America and throughout the United States and Canada. If you make a contribution to the link that you'll find in our chat, you will be donating towards critical and life saving care in hospitals near you, which is great for children who need it. It's our 50-second session. I did not write a recap because I think a lot of things happened privately last session. If you did not have the
You could
opportunity
tell
to
us about
join
them.
us, people went their separate ways. Bramwin had a meeting, Willem was in prison, Randy talked to Ted. A lot of information was shared to individual characters. The climax of our session, however, was a brutal, anxiety driven, tense encounter between Willem and his party mates, but mostly Randy, where upon attempting to plead his case to let him go, they instead found themselves just being berated by Willem for their failures to do good, which is what Willem's mother told him to do before that fateful day when he lost his parents. However, never receiving the opportunity to plead their case, Willem was released for good behavior, uncertain. Um, not really quite sure why he was let go, but they were left the prison and returned to the Twilight Hearth, where we now find ourselves in a little or familiar quartet 3 days before the Wild Hunt, when people will
Whatever that
descend
is.
will descend upon Old Hallow with the great festivities that are associated with the Wild Hunt. And because so much information was shared between the characters last session, I will say that we'll do our recap with our characters. So we find ourselves on the evening following Willem's release from jail in the Twilight Hearth. Not late afternoon, and the afternoon and evening are yours. All of you are a bit on edge following the conversation, and yeah, what are you doing?
Sina wasn't brutally murdered while we were gone, right?
No, she is right, fit as a fiddle, right where she was, right where you
Sina
left
wasn't
her.
replaced by a double, was she?
That you don't know.
Um,
Oh no.
she still has the memory module.
She does.
I'm just gonna take that back and hold on to it.
Okay. Guys, we need to kill a hag in the next 2.5 days.
I have some very important things to say to everybody. It's not yelling.
Promise?
Promise. But I would prefer if I knew we were not being scried on. Can anybody do anything about that?
No.
That is not within my capabilities.
Okay, well,
I don't think. I just shake my head. I don't think I have
It's-
that ability.
a little bit hard to talk about killing the hag when the hag is probably watching your conversation.
I mean, I could very slowly and intricately just continuously telepathically message people and will slowly play a terrible game of telephone that way.
Who do you suspect is scrying on us? I could just
Oh.
scry them and make sure they're not.
100% at least Thalia is watching us. She talked to me in jail a lot.
Who is Thalia?
That's one of the hags. She was in Conway's
Conway's
Ferry.
Ferry.
Tried to get me to become evil. That old
Incidentally,
person.
Randy didn't meet her.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were
Oh.
gone.
I thought he was
Yeah,
just
she's
being a
the
dick
hag.
again.
No.
Me too. Also, I don't know what's going to happen when I tell you this information. Because I maybe indirectly swore an oath not to tell you.
Tell who? All of
Nope.
us?
Tell anyone. So if I die, I'd
Well,
rather...
maybe don't tell us then.
No, well, you see, conflicting information, because I also swore an oath to kill the hags, and what I'm about to tell you is going to help us kill the hags.
Who did to?
I didn't really even swear it, I just said I would swear it, but apparently my word's my bond.
But
Chris,
if you haven't sworn it yet, I think you're in the clear.
Chris, would I have an idea of what would happen to Willem if he broke an oath? Coming from a place where a bunch of people are oath bound to do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you would typically understand. Make a history check.
That is a 12.
Reasonably, you remember that of the people who swear oaths in the Fey courts, whether it be to their court or to a particular patron, it is the source of their power. And violating that oath could revoke them of their powers. However, what you know that like an oath, there's like a particular, it's like the oath that you swear that imbues you with this power. That is what like is the end all be all. And like other oaths might just, like it's like your honor, not your power.
I relay that information.
Okay, cool. Where...
I'm still kind of scared of what's going
Well-
to happen to you if you say something, dude.
Hold on. I can do that scrying thing if you want me to make sure that Thalia is not reverse scrying on us. What does she look like?
What does she look like? Well, she's a shape-shifting hag. So,
Okay, that truly does not help.
yeah, she's
Do you have
got...
anything that like belongs to her?
You?
Me? In a
Can I?
semi-technical sense?
Chris, can I use Willem to scry on Thalia?
She's
cannot.
got copper skin and silver hair. She's got a cute little Russian accent, whatever that means.
Okay, that's
Yeah, fantasy Russia.
learning from
We've all
you.
been there.
Russia.
A person
It's
who's
kind of like
fucking
Fort
mom.
Lauderdale.
My favorite
will
Fey
cast-
city.
Based on that description, I will cast scrying, and they get -2 on their wisdom save.
So if you scry on her and she's scrying on us, do you just have like a scry off?
You just like
There's
stare. You're just
terrible
staring
things
at each other. Okay, so she has to roll a charisma, wisdom.
It's wisdom.
It's the meme from Always Sunny where they're in the restaurant.
Oh yeah,
Longingly staring at each other.
that's a funny one. All right.
He said without any humor in his voice.
Sorry, I was just.
That's an intriguing
Funny
theory.
one.
Treatment. You
I just-
said
I needed-
absolute horseshit.
I needed to finish my dinner. Okay. Wisdom saving throw from Thalia. What's the DC?
17. She gets a -2 to whatever she rolls.
She passes.
I look at Willem and I shrug.
Okay.
And it
Well,
didn't work.
cool. We're gonna have to cross this bridge anyway because she has been watching us for a long time. Oh boy, where do I begin? So, Branwyn, you're supposed to be dead, according to the hag.
Yeah, I know.
plans. Why do you know?
Well, we
Because I
watched her
died.
die. Yeah.
Well, I think like you specifically are an object for them.
Also, women are
What?
objects now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A roadblock,
Cena said
if you
that.
will.
Cena said that.
that.
Oh, so women are objects now.
Yeah, we high five.
Willem would get upset about that and say that nobody is more of a feminist than him.
Okay, wait, go on. Why
Go
am I supposed to be
on.
dead this time?
Oh, I don't know. They just said that you are an object in their plans, or like a barrier, and you being alive is not according to plan, or you being here is not according to plan. Where do I begin? So the hags want to take over the Feywild. We all know that.
That makes sense.
Yeah. The hags, by the way, not concerned about Seraphel. They're like, dodged the convergence once, sort of. We'll be fine. So that's fucking scary. Also, Earl King made a hag deal to become High King.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Good to know.
Also, Earl King wants to kill Lamar. Or no. Hags want to kill Lamar. Unknown about Earl King.
Sorry.
I corrected myself.
I have to stone face.
Yeah.
Wait,
So that's fucked up.
so wait, how, and you know this is fact?
That is what Thalia told me when she was dangling power in front of my face and offering to split the Feywild 3 ways with me and Gwen.
And so you do believe her on all of this stuff?
I mean, seems like she would have a little bit of not a lot of a reason to lie, but yeah, I believe her. Maybe I've just been through a lot, but do you not?
This seems really interesting to me, Willem, because you've been saying that Adara is perhaps not telling the truth this whole time, that Adara is maybe doing some crazy shit that we don't know about, and you're
Right.
asking us to trust Talia, a known hag and bitch,
Am
with
I
her
asking
knowledge?
you to trust? Well, I'm simply conveying information and everybody can evaluate that however they want. Maybe it's bullshit. Maybe Adara's bullshit. Who knows? Not me.
Okay.
Uh,
That does make sense with the Earl King, though. That totally makes sense that he would make a hag deal. I believe that part for sure.
So yeah, what doesn't make a lot of sense is that he's like, I fucking hate hags. I hate people who are immortal, and then he went and made a hag deal. But
I mean, the people that deny things in the most extreme ways are often guilty of that exact thing.
which is why I also think Losk is the traitor to the Thorns,
I say
for
that.
whatever that's worth. Because I think it would sort of behoove the person who is trying to avert suspicion to say, go look after this list of other people.
Losk is pretty much the one that had the final say in getting you out, though.
Oh, that's
Kind
funny
of.
because one of my arrangements was that I would talk to you all, and if you didn't satisfy me enough by your conversations, rewind. I made not a deal with Thalia, but she was like, I need your answer now. And I was like, give me one more day. Let me talk to my party. If they're, still not convincing me that they're trying to do the right thing, then I'll side with you. And you convinced me, so
Wait,
good job.
Oh, thank
wait.
God we
So
convinced
wait.
Willem.
I zoned out for a split second. So wait, you made this deal with what's his
I
name?
didn't, it's not a deal. I had a conversation. That's it.
Okay.
Thalia got a conversation with you all and me. She was the one who made that happen. Or at least that is what she led me to believe.
I'm really confused right now.
Yeah, I kind of
Well, it's
thought
almost
Brand.
like if you're saying Losk was the way you all got into prison to talk to me, and I'm saying I made an arrangement with Thalia to have you come talk to me, one might surmise that Losk and Thalia maybe had a conversation.
I also may or may not have given state secrets to Losk as a
I thought it
bargaining
was
chip for
Losk.
you.
Isn't it Losk? It's Sina.
Is it?
Yeah, Ulster Losk, I think.
Is this Chris correcting us subtly?
The room
Sina.
Sina.
Good
Sina
to
is the
see.
voice of God.
Seems like a very minor
Sina is
detail.
God.
You must be misremembering. I think it's Losk as well.
I'm gonna say Lusk just to mix things up.
So anyway, I think he's working with the hags. Also, people in prison who were like disappearing and presumed dead, the Earl King has some sort of project that he's working on. And people from the prison were sent to go work on this project. And Thariel was like, oh, they didn't take me because I'm too little.
Can we back up for
But
1 second, please? Okay, first, Project Bramwin, didn't we see that thing on the west side of town?
What was
Mm.
that again?
I don't know. I think you took some notes on it. Maybe you should take a look.
Give me a second, man.
But
I'm taking a lot of notes.
I think I just want to backtrack for just a second and really hit on something that Randy said. And I'm maybe misunderstanding, but I'm guessing I missed something here because all of you look like you have your panties in a twist. But we're just going to ignore the fact that the rest of these people in this room that were trying to get you out of prison had to prove themselves to you so that you didn't take a deal with the people that were helping you try to kill. I'm just a little bit curious about that.
Yeah. And I look at Tina. I'm like, yeah.
I just look at Brandon and I'm like, I don't want to do this again. Can we just put a pin
Okay.
in that?
We got a hag
Right
to kill in the next 2 days.
Do we?
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to doubt that.
It's just interesting. Because as of 5 minutes ago, it sounded like we were on the edge of working with her. Or at least one of us
Oh,
was.
no, not you, just me.
Sure.
Yeah. Because, I've been a little bit upset with the way things have been going lately, and certain people have been behaving, and we're gonna leave it there, and made me question a little bit whether or not everything here was too fucked up to fix, and I might not be better off striking it out on my own. But Branwyn convinced me that's not the case. So good job, Branwyn.
I did something good.
She was some help.
I'm gonna lean over to Sina and I'm gonna whisper, hopefully out of earshot of Willem. I'm gonna say, they tend to act out at this age. This is how it goes sometimes.
Make a stealth check. And Willem make a perception check.
Nat 20.
Oh boy. Yeah, 12.
I will quickly turn around to Randy and go, so help me, I will set you on fire.
Chris, were you referring to trees getting chopped down and stuff?
I was.
Okay, I had to look at the thing.
Thalia wanted Talia, sorry. There's an H in it, but you don't pronounce the H.
Like Christopher.
CH makes a K sound.
Whatever. Go ahead.
No,
Yeah, the H in my name just doesn't make the right sound at all.
the other H in Christopher, the one after the T.
We're getting very sidetracked here.
What's going on?
Talia
Okay,
wanted me to
there's like a
stop
weird-
the project.
There's a weird project happening at the edge of the Dreadwood, but now why would we want to help Thalia?
We don't want to help Talia. She wanted me to stop it.
So we should
Presumably-
That sounds
we
definitely.
want
also
that.
bad.
So we want to help her stop it? So you are working with her.
No, I think
Oh.
So
Okay. We need to kill the hag.
yes.
if we listen, even if we don't kill the hag for me, because I swore to kill the hag, and I understand I might not be everybody's favorite person right now. The hags want to take over the Feywild and made a deal with the Earl King to supplant Amar, and the hags want Amar dead. So hopefully that's good enough for Branwyn. You can choose to believe that or not.
It's fun because I already kind of promised that we would kill a hag to, leverage you getting out of prison.
I'd love to kill a hag. That seems very simple and easy in comparison to
Probably
everything
the
else that was just said.
simplest, thing we've ever done, or thing we've done in a while.
Sina, want to kill a hag?
Sure.
Nice. Okay, guys. We're gonna hold on to this and ride this feeling for the next 3 days. All right, where do we find her?
Hey, by the way, what is the Wild Hunt?
It's like a thing where like people get together.
I need you to be a
And do
little
what?
bit more descriptive.
Have you ever heard of Bonnaroo?
No.
Okay, well some people would kind of like describe it like that, but I probably wouldn't.
So, like, how would you describe it? And the fact that you're being intentionally vague about this gives me a bad feeling.
I'm
What
also
else
just
is
kind of
new?
messing with you because it's kind of funny. No, it's a bunch of people get together and everybody hunts a thing, and it usually is quite violent and stuff, and a lot of people are just hammered the entire time, and usually the winner gets something real special.
That sounds like
You'll keep
my
talking about this like it's
birthday.
a big, like, scary thing, but this sounds awesome.
Yeah.
It's generally quite awesome, and it's also incredibly violent half the time.
They did that for my birthday like every year growing up.
What?
Yeah, I didn't like it. I was not very good at it. They
They're
kept
not
doing
gonna.
Yeah, I mean, like the first period of it is a lot of like sitting around while the actual like hunting part happens, and that's the part where mostly people are just super, super hammered. But then the actual hunting, killing part happens, and that's
So, like,
violence. Chris,
we're not
is this about right?
like
Nice,
we're
okay.
not gonna get hunted, right?
Honestly, there's a non-zero chance.
Oh, I'd like to not be hunted, but that's a problem for later us, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's a problem for us in about 3 days.
So, like, I don't know. This whole Earl King business seems a little like fucked up. Like, he doesn't seem like the most trustworthy guy, right? Like, hag deal, supplanting Amar, all of that.
I mean, that's kind of par for the course, though, at the same time. And also, his head is really cool.
Uh-huh.
I didn't like them too much.
Yeah,
Sina, he
no,
has
the
like a deer skin.
whole
Oh wait, no, you're there. I
getting
was thinking
thrown in
this.
prison thing really soured me on him a little bit, and the demanding that we kill someone didn't really sit.
Speaking
right
of killing
with me.
someone, this hag, where do we find her, Willem?
Good fucking question. Randy just tried to scry her and couldn't. He's in town. Maybe.
Okay, who wants to go bully with me?
Bully
I'll,
him.
I'll bully someone with you.
Oh hell yeah, let's go. All right, we gotta go find fucking Dustus.
Oh, I am so fucking in.
Who?
The little
He's
man.
a weird little creature. Lex telescopes. You guys would get along great.
Oh shit, he's got a telescope? Yeah, I'm super in.
He also likes watching
Right.
people bathe.
Yeah, so we don't have to feel bad about being mean to him. Let's go.
And what are we
Is it
hoping
like
to?
night?
What are we hoping to achieve out of this?
I feel like this isn't really a plan right
Telescope scries.
now.
So we're going to
Okay.
use the skeleton to the telescope to scry on Thalia.
Yes.
Yes.
That sounds like
This
a good.
is also half the issue. Do you remember when we killed Ophelia like a few weeks ago? Hags sort of had like a stone that anchors their essence, usually hidden away in another plane, or at least it was that time. If we don't find that, even if we kill her, she doesn't stay dead.
I'll
So
probably be by her.
Well, see, the thing is, I only promised them a hag head, so I'm kind of cool with just that, honestly, for now.
I mean, priorities, but it feels like we're doing half a job, and
If we keep killing her,
whoever
then we
you
can keep
promised
getting
that-
more hag heads. We can just
Well,
harvest
see-
hag heads.
See, and then here's the thing. Dustus might be the traitor. We
He's
bully him a
not,
lot.
but okay.
We find out things. Okay, shut up.
What do
That's
you
just
know?
because you think, what's his name is...
Obviously, Lusk, whatever we're calling him.
As you
Well,
all
yeah,
are
it might
sitting
be,
about
but also-
talking, there is a knock at your door.
Fuck.
Be very careful about answering that.
I'll get up.
She is probably mad that I didn't side with her.
I
Oh,
hide
come on,
very
seriously?
much.
And how fortunate
was
we
her-
are that you didn't. Bremen, you're
I'm just gonna
answering the door.
flash Sina an angry look.
Yes, I'll put the little bolty thing in so that
Okay.
it can only open a little bit, even though if this person's really powerful, that won't do anything.
Okay.
But it makes me feel better.
As you open the door, you don't see anyone immediately standing there, and your head kind of instinctively looks down, and you find your diminutive Kenku proprietor Glug addressing you in his familiar soft tone.
Oh my god.
Is it soothing and
Yes.
subdued?
Very soothing and subdued.
Oh my god.
You have a visitor. And he ushers aside, allowing the well-dressed Knob Knot to step into your view. Give me 1 second.
Oh shit, that guy.
Also, give me 1 second.
Also, give me 1 second.
Oh,
I'm back.
they all left. They left and we're lost. We're lost without them.
Did we ever get a?
LaCroix a day or I'll melt.
Did we ever get a hotness roll for Glug?
Back.
We
let's go.
all know that he's a 19.
He's a 12. You're not really into birds, which could have a
Average
reason to do with
bird.
it. Yeah, average-looking bird. He kind of steps aside and allows the well-dressed Knob Knot to step into your view. He's just kind of a very flowing ember robes that kind of cascade over his shoulders and then down to like a bow-legged knees, and also like a bit of a shimmer. And his eye twinkles, and he kind of starts to look past you into the room to see Willem. Appears I got you out of a spot of trouble, didn't I, dear boy?
Sorry, what's that?
Well, I'm the reason that you're no longer in that dreadful palace prison. Knob Knot, at your service. I admired your foyer in the woods that day, and I felt once I saw you taken to that dreadful prison beneath the palace that, no, that is a man, or I'm not really quite sure how old you are, wherever you're from, but a man of true honor and valor. And so, by lordly decree, had you released.
Now, see, this is where things get very interesting. Because I was just told I got out because my friends promised somebody a hag's head.
Well, I don't know anything about any hag head. Goodness, no. But while we're on the subject of you being released at my
When
bequest,
I said that, did he do anything? Did he shifty anything?
you can make an insight check if you'd like.
I would like to make an insight check. That was cocked. It's not great. 15.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. He's kind of perplexed by the statement. Like, he really doesn't. He's like, I don't know anything about any hags.
Can I do another insight check? Does this guy want to fuck me?
Sure.
That's a net 1.
You have no idea. You actually think that wholeheartedly. You're convinced.
Okay.
Nolan, was that from my
Yes.
message?
No, I come given the fact that I helped you escape that terrible place so that I might come and ask of your support in the upcoming wild hunt. I've put quite a bit of money behind a chosen champion, Dara, and I would be most compelled if you were to join his team and lend your proverbial gravitas to his claim for Lord of the Wild Hunt.
Look at Branwyn and I'm sort of like, is that allowed?
You can do whatever you want to for this.
That's so not helpful. Sorry, I'm very confused about
Well, it's quite simple, my dear
why.
boy. I helped you get out of prison, and now you and your compatriots will back Dara in the Wild Hunt. He's as ruthless as he is bloodthirsty, and make a fine lord of the Wild Hunt. Doesn't hurt that I've put a bit of a hefty purse on him winning, but fine lads and ladies such as yourselves joining his team should have no difficulty seeing to his success, eh?
Already pledged.
Oh, that's
Who
disappointing.
did who did you talk to get me let out of there?
That's Osterlosk, I believe.
What?
My boy,
Am I missing
would
something
have
here?
expected a little bit more gratitude.
If you are the reason I am out of prison, thank you. But I have been told I am out of prison for a very different reason.
I'm not sure who told you anything, but I am here telling you the truth now. Now, I
Insight
trust,
check.
given. Go ahead.
Is that the truth? Oh shit. 23.
He certainly sounds like he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth.
I
Yeah.
shrug at Willem.
Now, I trust that you and your compatriots sans summer court, no doubt, red hair, copper skin. Fair enough. But the rest of you, I imagine, will be supporting Dara. Yes?
Sir, I'm so sorry. I appreciate your generosity and you maybe getting me out of prison, but I am very confused right now and also need to kill a hag. Unclear what happens if we don't do that, by the way. Um you have my tentative support.
Yeah, man, I'm good.
Well,
Sorry, Dara has my tentative support.
should expect more from someone who I've invested a great deal of my own personal stake in, but if you'll make me wait for it and beg for it on the night of, then, well, you're a bit more intriguing than I thought you might be. I have no doubt there'll be a few other hunting parties that decide to join in. I hope that you will make the right choice come the night of.
Is he trying to
Naturally.
fuck him?
No.
Should I succeed in this endeavor, by the way, with the assistance of my compatriots here, having a bunch of hag killers on your team will probably uh, look quite favorably upon your champion.
I've no doubt about it. I'm not sure you're going to be finding a hag. But if this is what you must do, then please. Knob not. It has been your pleasure. And he will
Uh,
make a move to depart.
Lord Not, before you go, there's
It
one thing
is.
I'm sort of. Forgive me for asking, but I must. I heard whisperings about a project that the Earl King is working on the western side of town, and I was just curious if you happen to know anything about that.
This is an endeavour that I am quite unfamiliar with. As I understand it, the old king has many plans for the greatness of our court, and he invests quite a bit of time in making sure that those go off without a hitch. There are, however, more important things that lords and ladies of the Dreadwood Parlour must attend to. I myself have been investing quite a bit of my time in the preparations for the hunt, and, well, my mind is preoccupied elsewhere.
I appreciate your candor and your help, and look forward to seeing you the day of the hunt.
Ah, and you. And I do hope that you'll strongly consider my offer. It's not every day that you get let out of prison by a High Lord of the Dreadwood Parlor, and I would urge you not to forget that.
I'm gonna do my best Brandwood bow.
Yeah. Make a performance check.
It's when you bow in a really fancy, deferential way. Well, Chris, it's a nat 1, so.
It still needs work, my boy. In fact, it's gotten worse. As for the rest of you, do follow this one. Strong young lad. And he will make another motion to depart.
Toodles.
He didn't leave anything behind, right?
He pooped on the floor.
What?
I don't know. He could throw a tooth or something. I've been known to do that.
Sina will look at you, Willem, and just go, another person you made a pact with?
I have no idea what the fuck is happening right now. He says he got me out of prison. You say you got me out of prison. Thalia says Thalia got me out of prison. Talia.
Okay,
My mistake.
I don't care. You got out of prison.
It sort of
Let's-
seems like I should know why I'm out.
Honestly, there's also an equal chance that it was a paperwork error and you got out on a loophole and a clerical error.
Those do happen. I heard that they might have forgotten to read you your bursar
Elizabeth
rights.
Yeah, I was not aware of any rights that I had as I was sort of
Maybe you just don't have
blindfolded
any
and
here.
had all of my things.
You typically don't
taken
have
from
any in
me,
fake
yeah.
courts, honestly. Let's be
Yeah,
real.
this place kind of sucks.
Randy's smoking.
There's that.
All right, I'm gonna completely ignore the fact that you just maybe sort of pledged yourself to another person at the Wild Hunt. Let's go
You
kill a hag.
said
Let's go bully a small
maybe.
little man.
Maybe seemed like the best I could do. Trying not to piss anybody off too much. Trying to take a page out of your book.
I thought you were very
Let's go-
diplomatic.
Thank you.
I will say that was you did a good job of not pissing off that man.
And this is why you should be High King. Okay, let's go see Dustus.
What? All right,
Oh.
let's go kill a man. Wait,
Oh,
not
yeah.
kill him.
No, I was
We
just
could.
thinking, while I was in jail, like, oh, this place is really fucked up. And then I was like, oh, the Earl King, like, betrayed everybody and by making a hag deal, and that seems fucked up. And if you told the other people, they'd probably be real mad, and then they'd be like, who should be High King? And then I was like, oh, Brandwood.
What?
High
I don't know, I
Queen.
think you'd be good at it. I don't know. I didn't want to assume.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. Which is why you should do it.
I don't think I'd be good at it.
So you're suggesting now that we overthrow Bremen? How old is this place? Thousands upon thousands of years?
Oh, way more than that, man.
Thousands
It's
upon
a
thousands of years of...
very... Listen, it's an aspiration. It's a long-term goal, maybe longer term at least.
Okay.
Uh,
Got it.
I figured you, because you have little hearts in your eyes all the time whenever somebody mentions Brandwood, would be on board with that, but
we both know that I would hate it and also be bad at it.
She'd be really bad at it.
I turned to Duncan Randy and I'm like,
I mean, how much does the leader really even do? They probably outsource most of the decision making, right?
Let's go bully a small man. Let's go bully Mike Wazowski. Can we please go bully Mike Wazowski?
All right. I will say that you all leave the Twilight Hearth behind. Go ahead, Randy.
Just he's gonna respond to Willem and say she would. I turned to Bramwin. Love you. Not be a very good queen.
Thank you.
all right, Willem's wrong again.
Oh my god.
Wait. We need one more input. Dunk, round us out.
I mean, I I don't think the king or queen really even does that much, honestly. So I like summer. Um,
Ra-
so I think it'd be pretty cool if you were the high queen.
Randy takes another hit. It goes, no, Dunk's right. You should be queen.
No, okay, we're going. We're going to bully someone.
That would be so good.
At this point, it's about late afternoon, early. Go ahead, Willem.
Oh, I was just gonna like ask Weekend Sorkin, like, is it chill that I'm just like out here, like nobody's gonna be like, oh, I'm trying to get you or anything, right? Like they're not gonna try to throw me back in jail.
I mean, they all
I
know
mean,
that you
I'm
were
walking
out of.
around here.
I can ask
Yeah,
him.
but like you didn't technically commit a crime to get thrown in prison.
They straight up told me when we got here that normally that it would have just killed me if I walked in here.
Oh, well, then I guess I'm fine. Sorry, a little tense last few days.
Little tense few hours.
Well, yeah, you weren't thrown in jail, so you wouldn't have really gotten the whole experience.
You think Sina hasn't been
And
in jail
Sina's been
before?
in jail before.
I've experienced worse.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
I think
Anyway,
we've all probably had jail time, except maybe Brandwin.
No, Brandon definitely probably had jail time.
No, I've never been in jail.
Really?
Actually, Randy's probably the only person that hasn't been in jail,
Yeah.
just based on the backstories that have been shared.
Which
this is
is
my
why I
first time.
asked you how prison was when we got there. I was curious.
It is about late
All right,
afternoon,
we're there yet.
evening, and you arrive on the eastern side of city. At this point, the rain that you were facing earlier in the day has long since subsided. Um, and you can see the very difficult to miss observatory, massive dome structure. So, Randy, this is the first time that you are experiencing this. It's this large structure atop the hill that kind of slopes up from the central city where you're coming from. And like much of the city, it's also ruined, but in a bit greater sense than some of the other buildings you've seen up until this point. The western facing wall that you're walking up toward is completely collapsed, and you can kind of see it like piled up, the rubble leading up to the structure. And you can see now, like fully inside of the facility, this kind of tarnished metallic cylinder that's the width of a massive tree trunk resting against the northern wall, like no longer built into its base. Um, Braylon.
As we get closer, I am going to telepathically remind Sina, who is our stealthy little guy, about the little piece of whatever weird object of stalkeration Justice has hiding.
Okay. Are you
And
informing
as
her
we
to
get
steal
closer,
it?
I will cast invisibility on her.
All right. Um, Cena disappears from your view as you approach the structure, and you can make
Invisible
your
high five.
Well,
and you can.
so, do we want to talk about this at all? Are we just gonna go in there? Are we gonna do good cop, bad cop? Are we all bad cop? Cena's sneaky cop? What's
Give
going
me a
on?
second.
They're all sneaky cops.
Hey, Kev.
Nice.
So we I guess we can simply start by just asking a favor. We didn't
Oh, you were going
throw.
in nice?
We can give them the option.
I
Didn't throw
mean,
you under the bus.
maybe we start nice and we sprinkle a little bit of, hey, we're on a very important mission from Losk, and it would be real swell if you helped us out, and then it would be really unswell if we had to tell people about Jingle Bell, the guy you watch. It's weird. He
Did we get?
watches a guy take a bath named Jingle Bell.
I think I might
Jingle
just honestly
bells,
get to the point.
Jingle
plural.
bells. Oh, okay.
We need to go kill a hag. We're in a time crunch.
Oh, by the way, Randy, you got a hag massage.
I what?
You
What?
got the spa run by hags. You got a hag massage. She told
Oh,
me.
the spa was run by hags
Wait,
Yeah,
you're
she
just
told-
mentioning the fucking
that
Christ.
you
alright.
sent me to.
I didn't send you anywhere. That was Brandon's idea.
That's
Also-
so interesting and funny.
Let's fucking. You know what? You guys stay outside and argue. Dunk, let's go.
No, I'm going inside. I got to see this fucking
Actually,
telescope.
I think he's the scariest one right now. And I said pointing
Justice.
at Randy.
Jesus Christ, we're going. I'm go. Fucking. Willem goes in angry.
This is
Make a
gonna be
perception
awesome.
check as you enter.
That is a 19.
Bram, as you approach and you kind of like hear the
21.
stones crunching underneath your feet and approach, all of you notice you can hear a faint shoo, shoo,
Oh my goodness.
Is
faint.
he honk sure?
He's honk shooing. But as the stones kind of crumble underneath your feet as you are not approaching stealthily, he goes, who's there? Somebody coming? Hello?
Hey, bud.
Oh god, it's you! Wait a second, wait a second. Wait a second, it's you! I told you not to come back here again.
Cool, we're here. We need you to do something for us.
Not doing anything for you. You were mean to me and you killed Bug.
We need you to scry on Lady Thalia.
Who?
Insight check. That is a 13.
He doesn't know who it is.
This
Cool.
is a nice telescope.
I know who it is. How do I use this
Wait a
telescope?
second. I didn't meet you before.
Me?
No, him. The very tall one. You like telescopes? And he
Oh,
he goes
yeah.
like this. I like telescopes.
Yeah?
You were in here last time. Where were you?
I was getting a hag massage, I guess. From
Well,
a
I don't-
hag.
I don't know what those are. But I do know about telescopes. Do you want to see my telescope?
Yeah, do I get to see cosmic horrors from beyond?
No, it doesn't look at the stars. It's a special
Oh.
telescope. You could take one of these scrolls. And he points to 14 scrolls pinned to the outside of the telescope with a
I
plank of
send
wood.
Randy a telepathic message. For the love of God, scry on Thalia.
And he's like, you take a scroll and it magically reappears. And you think of the person that you're trying to do it, and you can cast scry. And it casts it real well. Very hard for them not to be seen.
Okay, yeah, can I use this, like, more than once?
Of course.
You're so cool, Dustus. I really appreciate this. Sorry that my friends are being
You're
kind
so
of
much
mean right
nicer
now.
than your friends.
This was the opposite of what I thought was gonna happen.
Willem's kicking rocks and saying, I didn't kill Bug.
What do you want to look at?
I take a scroll and I think real hard about a hag named Talia and Willem's description of her, and I use the telescope.
Okay, so did you make a save? But it's at -10. They fail. As you are peering through the telescope, you see a very beautiful young woman. The She's walking up the steps of a tower. Um, it's a thin, like narrow building. It looks to be in varying states of disrepair. The room that she's in at the moment is quite nice, but as she steps further up, it's almost like a trash heap, where there's just like dead bodies, piles of like dirty clothes and bandages, things that are like, she has like a number of different chests in there, and she kind of walks up to some of them and like taps with her fingers, just like keeping tabs. And then she like steps to the right, and you can see her kind of look longingly at this easel set up with a number of different paints, and she kind of taps her chin and like sits down on a stool and just kind of starts staring off into the distance.
I I stopped scrying, I guess, and
Were you able to see what you wanted to see?
I turned to my compatriots. I go, yeah, she's painting
Where?
tower.
Can you scry on the tower?
Can't scry on a place.
Can you I turn to Dustus and I'm like, hey, can you find objects with the telescope or just people?
Just people.
Oh.
I could cast locate object on the tower, probably.
No, I mean maybe yes, but also we need to find that heartstone. Because if we're gonna do this job, I want to fully do the job.
I think you all should leave now. Except your friend. He can stay. He likes my telescope for what it is.
Yeah, this thing's awesome.
You're not welcome here.
All right,
Justice,
have
do you
fun, Randy.
have any record of who this has scryed?
Why?
Bit of search history.
Yeah, we have a really important job, and it would just really help us out.
Well, I don't owe you nothing. I have a list of people that are given to me by Losk. And I look at those people. Sometimes it takes me longer, but I do it. I'm a good Thor.
No, you
Insight
keep
check.
saying that you don't owe us anything, but
Don't.
I could have very easily given your name, and you know the Earl King wouldn't have taken a second thought to kill you.
But you have no reason to give up my name. Justice is innocent. Justice didn't do anything wrong.
Innocent?
Justice does what he's told.
Not all. Do other things too, don't you?
Make an intimidation check.
Can I give him Bardic?
Sure.
Bardic. Add a d8.
Call him a nasty
Uh,
little freak.
Can I hold on to that Bardic inspiration, or
Hey, you don't have to use it
Yeah.
now.
okay? I will because I rolled a 19. I had +6. That's 25.
Oh God. Okay, I'm sorry. You know, please. Yes, sometimes I don't always look at the people that they tell me to. Sometimes I look at other people. Sometimes I just look at one person. It's not a crime. It's not a crime. And then you're gonna tell them that I look at Jingle Bells.
I don't want to have to do that because I think you are telling the truth.
You do.
But I also would really like to know next time they ask you to scry on us.
I don't. I've never scried on you. I promise.
Do you ever look at Losk?
Insight check.
No. Why would I look at Lusk?
Just curious.
Who's
you
like
ever
the
had-
craziest guy you've ever scryed on?
What's the question?
Who's like the craziest guy that you've ever scryed on, or girl,
It's probably
or they
Ralph.
them?
He's a lunatic.
Lunatic how?
He just he. No one knows how he got that funny thing on the side of his face. He just tortures people, tortures them in their mind, from their dreams. Please, I'll tell you anything. Just don't tell the Earl King.
You haven't scribed any hags, huh?
I don't scry on hags. No.
Insight check.
Insight. I also.
Insight.
17.
He doesn't scry
Nine.
on hags, but you can tell he's not telling you everything.
You ever scry 4 hags, Dustus?
Maybe a little,
Oh.
but they promised me things.
Mm.
Jingle Bells will never love me for me. they're going to make me handsome prince. So handsome. And he just starts
Who do you
weeping.
scry on for the hags?
Whoever they want me to.
Like who?
Mostly, I, I, I keep the thorns off their tail. There's another one. One that looks like you.
Like,
Older or younger?
Younger.
oh, that looks
It
like
looks like her, and I point at Brenwyn.
Yes. Fire, Aaron, fire. I knew
Hey, what's
What?
You got a hag mom.
I don't have a hag mom.
No, this is Nolan. That's not Willem. You got a hag mom.
Randy, while they're doing this, is going to scry on Colette for fun.
Okay. What's the DC?
I'm just using the telescope, so
It's still, I just need to know. It is a -10, but
oh, the DC is 17.
she fails. As you kind of peer through the telescope, the scene begins to set around you, where it is a beautiful, sprawling city. It seems she's in a fantastical courtyard, just lined with these tall white columns, and there's just beams of red and amber light filling the courtyard from the setting sun. And she is practicing with a large sword, while the captain that you saw, Elander, barking different orders at her, like different forms for her to kind of work through the progressions. She's clearly developing a bit of sweat across her brow, and she's huffing a little bit. But with each progression, they're all neat, orderly. And Elander even kind of looks and goes, "Well done, Colette."
Yeah, it seems like Colette's doing really well.
Justice. So nobody needs to know what you just told us if you can tell us how to find the hag.
Sorry, I'm reading your message. No, I can't do that. You promised me that nothing would happen to me if I told you.
I
Did
didn't
we?
promise you anything.
Now you're asking more of Justice.
Well, yes, I am.
oh,
You know, Bug died because you weren't honest.
Bug didn't die because of me. Bug died because of you.
Well, if there were no traitors, then we wouldn't have had to look for any traitors, and then Bug would still be here.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm trying to play on his guilty conscience.
Jesus Christ, you are bullying this little guy.
That's what we
Persuasion?
came here to
Chris,
do.
that's a 19.
Oh God, you're so right. If I had just been a good boy, did what I was supposed to do.
No, they're there, and I'm gonna go in to try to give him a hug.
No, don't touch me. I know what you're
Okay.
doing. But fine. One of you's already been there. He's right. You did get a hand massage.
Awesome.
so, but that so Randy said a tower.
Yeah, there's towers here. Not a big
Does the
one.
spa have a creepy tower?
You didn't go.
Didn't we
Did it have
pass
a
by
creepy
it and
tower?
drop him off on the way to
I
Dustin?
mean, you dropped him off, but it's also like surrounded by trees, and so you didn't get a great look at
Okay.
it. It's also not. I never said creepy
Did
tower. Just said
You
a
did
tower.
mention bloody bandages, dead
Inside.
bodies, and
That's
blood
inside the
everywhere.
tower.
Inside the tower.
That listen, the contents of a tower can make it creepy.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know that from.
Yeah. You can't say, did it have a creepy tower?
It's the house from Layers of Fear. No?
Nope.
Damn.
Oh,
Nothing.
that's on my Steam wish list. Right. I've not played it.
Would Randy recognize the tower at all?
You didn't really spend a lot of time outside of the treatment room, so no.
I mean, we did just go through a bunch of portals like a few days ago, so those could also exist.
Sina and I did do a bunch of exploring. Does it look familiar from all of our exploring?
Make a history check, because you did. That's how you discovered the moon and mirror to begin with.
I will describe it in more detail than just a tower.
14?
You maybe recall seeing some stone amongst the trees. It's pretty overgrown. It nothing like you're like maybe, probably. You're not convinced.
At the spa?
Yes.
Alright, I relay that.
It's our best lead so far.
Now, will you please leave me alone?
Just one.
Depends.
More
Are you gonna tell anyone that we were here?
No, I promise. And he holds up his two fingers close together. He only has two.
Oh.
I don't know why that's very cute.
It's more like this, like they're big fingers. He holds them up like this.
Do you know where
Journal.
Lady Thalia might keep a special rock?
No rocks.
Oh, okay. You've been very helpful. Thank you, Justice.
Go away. And he is going to turn towards the shrine and see the chipped piece of ivory missing off of the pillow.
Oh, fucking God.
He's gonna run over towards the pillow and just start like ripping it to shreds. There's just like feathers going everywhere.
I side-eye Branwyn.
He told us to leave, let's leave. I don't know what's happening to him right now.
Speaking of feathers, while this is going on, while he's distracted, I'm going to take out my black feather and I'm gonna scry on Seraphel, or I don't know, whatever the big bird.
Whatever owner the
Me, Stephanie, was hoping so bad that you would do this. Branwyn, very much the opposite.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And do they get like -20 because I have a feather?
It's very low. I'll also say that you are doing this like while the group is talking.
Yeah.
So
Oh, he's about to experience the horrors. I know it.
the scene around you as you peer down and you start to look into the telescope reveals a old stone ruin, but very different from what you've become accustomed to in Old Hallow. Like it's like as opposed to kind of like marble bricks, it's like true hewn stone pulled from the earth, stacked up. Um, it's not unlike the burial tomb that you found of Alari, but definitely not there. It is in an old growth autumn forest, and like the view kind of pans up from these black ironclad boots and pulls away as you like get a full sense of this woman's body. She is by all definitions, stunning. Like one of the most beautiful women that you've ever seen. And she kind of like has her black wings unfurled, and they like beat gently as she paces around the earth, kind of scanning the ground. She wears this resplendent black armor with these interesting little motes of stars and moons, and it's kind of stacked up around her, and strung across her back is this massive great sword and a small crown of black iron in her lengthy black hair. And she just kind of scans the ground, kicks the earth, takes a deep breath. and then makes direct eye contact with you. Uh-huh. She kind of soft smile fades across her lips. Which one are you? It's fine, I can't hear you. She's gonna keep approaching closer and closer. It seems to like just get closer and closer to you, despite your view not changing. It's just,
This is
I
so
know you.
hot.
I see you. And if this is the champion, I've killed your kind before, and I haven't forgotten how. She's gonna kind of like beat her wings and take off into the sky, and your view dissipates.
Hot.
Seraphel seems like she's doing well.
What? Randy, we're
What?
leaving.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Take the feather and leave.
Are we just gonna gloss over that?
This isn't a conversation for right now. We got a
Okay.
hag to kill in 2
Oh,
days till
yeah.
the big game.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. By the way, what happens if we don't? Just curious.
Don't kill the hag.
Yeah, like what happens? I want to do it. Oh God, I've never ever wanted anything more. But like, what happens if we don't?
More people will be mad at me. It's honestly, it wouldn't hurt to stack more on, but I'd rather it not happen.
Okay, I was gonna say so. Like, it's a Thursday.
Yeah. More
Okay,
of like
but
a Monday,
oh, I hate Mondays.
right?
I do love
I
me some
don't
Mondays.
like Mondays. All right, you all are headed to the Moon and Mirror.
I'm gonna give Justice a
I
tell him to shh before we leave.
He just kind of looks over his shoulder, like ripping and looking around, like his mouth is kind of frothing, his eye bloodshot.
What did you steal from that guy?
Yeah, what the fuck did you
Sina will
None
like
of
kind
us
of
stole anything.
materialize back into view and be like, "Why
Hey,
did you told me
Like
to
as
take
we're
it?"
out of
Yeah, and she's like holding the little chip of ivory.
honestly, I think it's for the best.
Oh, was he doing pervert things with that?
He was doing pervert things
Yeah.
with that.
Oh God, what kind of things? Should I not be touching this?
Oh.
Maybe just
Oh,
check it. Maybe just
And she just like
find like the nearest.
flings it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You can say like a crow took it or something.
I don't really feel good about anything that just happened, but
I do.
got a hag to go. Okay.
Guys, Seraphel saw me.
What?
what?
She looked into my eyes. I didn't think that was possible with scrying. That was crazy. Yeah, and she like talked to me and stuff. She said that she's gonna kill me or whatever. Or that she could kill me, not that she would.
Just wondering, do you think she like knows where we are now?
Yeah, that could for sure be a possibility. She like left immediately after
I mean, she
she
probably already knew where we were.
Yeah, I suppose the
What?
feather was left on a tree outside of camp.
What
so
the hell,
she's-
dude?
Oh God.
You did what?
I figure that I was gonna wait until after the hag kill him to do this, but that just
At
seemed
this
like a
point,
really
Sina
good
has stopped
opportunity.
dead in the road. Like you are no longer sorkening.
I'm standing between her and Randy.
Look, we're gonna have to confront her eventually, and we've kind of done all we can up to this point, and it kind of seems like the next step. I was thinking of maybe just having a little talk with her and seeing if she won't back down, because it's a hell of a lot better of a solution than just going and trying to kill her.
There's no backing down with her. There is no next step besides hoping she doesn't kill us before we kill her. I don't even know if we can do that.
Hey, Randy,
Yeah.
why didn't you just ask Sina about this?
I I don't. I didn't really. I didn't want to. I didn't want to.
You didn't want to be told no.
Well, that's not part of it. Um, I I have to do this. I'm sorry. I know it's not ideal because of the whole um yeah yeah.
You think you have to talk to her. We already know what she wants to do. You think you can talk her down? You couldn't even talk him
going.
down. She gestures to Willem. And as she gestures to you, and if you don't drop those smug looks off your face, so help me gods. The two of you are the same side, different sides of the same coin. Just too dense to notice it. I'm going back to the room. Give me the memory module.
I'd rather keep it with me.
Do it.
What are you planning to do with it?
Nothing. It's not safe with him anymore. Don't.
Willem? No. Not now. Close your mouth. Thank you.
Randy,
Randy, just do it.
you have an ounce of understanding what I went through. Just give it to me.
Randy kind of like hangs his head and gives it to her.
Good luck. Tell me if you need help. I need to be
Sorry,
alone
what?
right now. I'm going back to the Twilight Hearth.
Not for nothing, but why is it safer with you than him?
It's just safer wherever he isn't.
No, she's super right.
I am inclined to agree with that.
Great. Be careful. All of you. And she will turn heel and head back towards the Twilight Hearth.
I'm just gonna send her a message. I'm just gonna say, I'll check in before bed. Let's go find a tower.
All right.
Do it.
Okay.
For what it's worth, Randy, I think scrying Seraphil was a good idea. I don't know if your plan to talk her down makes any sense,
Yeah, thanks, Dunk.
but I would much rather just kill her.
I can't believe that's what did it. But okay. Tower.
So wait, is the tower at the spot?
So
Yes.
you all arrive at the spa, the Moon and Mirror. It is a lovely stone facade. But at this point, the sun is getting very low in the sky. We're entering twilight. Is twilight the one before dawn or twilight right before?
Twilight's the one before the
It's the
sun.
one with the
Because it's
sparkly
breaking dawn.
man.
No, wait, now I finally get it. Twilight, breaking dawn,
New
Dawn
moon.
is in the morning.
new moon. It is. Anyway,
Eclipse.
it's very low light at this time of the day. But you can still see through there's like a crumbling stone wall. It's clearly been built up and at least somewhat maintained. This kind of ornate stone-looking building, still very overgrown and laden with trees, a bit more meticulously maintained than some of the other places throughout the city, where the overgrowth has kind of been allowed to happen and then sculpted and shaped to create a very soothing and elegant looking garden outside of the Moon and Mirror. There is a stone semicircle archway that leads into the courtyard that is marked with a crescent moon, which Willem painstakingly resembles the lunar pendant that you have. Um,
Not
and
anymore. That's in the material plane.
well, it's still yours. It is in your possession.
I
Um,
think we destroyed it actually.
you have been possessive of it. Um, and yeah, the pathway leads up to the temple, or rather the temple spa.
The
Spa.
temple of Silas, because
The,
Silas is the moon god and is the hag.
the spa. And you are able to see the double doors closed, and you can see that there's like kind of grounds around the whole building. Make a perception check.
11.
Ooh,
Ah.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
You can spy in the background beyond the like kind of rising and falling structure of the spa. It's some of the trees. It seemed to be within the same walled enclave that you're in. Another stone building that rises up and into the trees, but it's difficult to make out amongst the branches.
That one's really tall.
Yon
Oh, yeah.
Tower. So, like, are we just gonna raw dog this?
What if we went in and I, said something about maybe wanting another treatment? We all just kind of want treatments because I guess that's what they do here is give you hag treatments. Kind of had a sketchy feeling about it, to be honest, going in, but it did make me super duper wise. I
She can take that away whenever she wants, by the way, just so you
Yeah,
know.
that's kind of what I figured because at the same time, my thoughts about killing others went away too, which seems suspicious.
You had thoughts about killing others?
Yeah, they've been kind of constant.
Oh, let's put a pin in that. Sounds like something that would have been good to discuss with the group.
I mean, they're gone now, so don't worry about that.
Okay, Randy.
Man, Willem's such a little bitch.
He was thinking about killing other people and didn't
That's not even
say
Sina
anything.
talking. That's just God.
I didn't do it, did I?
I think
I didn't do it.
Little bitch.
Maybe
You
nope,
almost did. I stopped you from doing it.
Yeah, thanks for that, by the way.
that
Appreciate
right there.
Almost did the
So-
night time too.
Just gonna walk into the hag lair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy, you've been here. What's the deal?
You go in, and then they ask you if you want a treatment, and you either say yes or no. And if you say yes, you go to a pool, and then a blind lady comes out and touches you on your shoulders, and it feels kind of nice.
That sounds like actually my worst nightmare.
That sounds like almost the most hag shit imaginable. Yeah. Do you know how many of them are in there?
Not a ton.
Is
From what
there
I've
wait, can
seen.
we see the tower kind of thing?
Kind of. In the back.
Is there a window that's open or a balcony?
Not that you can see from the front yard.
Are there
Can
like other
I?
people around? Can we like get over there without people seeing us?
What's the question? Sorry.
Like are there like people around like that would see us if we like went over to that building?
You didn't see anybody on the exterior of the building as you scanned it, but you are also like just in the front gate.
All right, I have an idea.
Great.
Here's my. We're looking to be sneaky sneaksters about this instead of just walking right in. I've got an idea, but it's extremely dunk centric, which I guess is a positive, huh?
Friends.
Um, Chris, with the way that this building is, knowing the layout of it, can I at one point was in like a courtyard that like had a fountain in it, right? Something like that.
Yes. You'll give me just a moment.
Oh, there's an owl bear.
There is, but I changed something based on where I thought you'd be. So hold on. Okay. You all can enter the owl bear.
Oh boy, here we go.
Where is that?
It's pinned in general.
Yeah. Okay. While we're at it,
Wait, 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 wait. What is our owl bear again? Oh, never mind. Sorry, I haven't been added.
do
Oh,
you, any of you think that anyone in the Thorns is trustworthy?
I thought that Ulster was.
Do you think they know this is where she is?
Honestly, probably.
Okay, I was gonna suggest maybe before we go in, we tell somebody in case, things get bad, but yeah,
I
I
can
think
tell
they
one of two people. I can tell the Thorns or I can tell the Dawn Guard.
Not them.
neither of those very good option.
I love when Dunk gives an
What's your other
opinion.
option?
Well, if you tell the Dawn Guard, would that cause a major political incident? Just wondering.
Possibly.
Oh, like the
Oh,
kind that could make you king?
No, for sure not.
Oh, well, I don't know if we want to do that then.
It'd be more of the kind that would get us executed by one or both parties.
Oh, well.
What did Dunk say?
Oh, I said
Dunk.
not them.
Chris, based
About which one? Dawn
Dawn
Guard?
Guard. Yeah.
Yes, Randy.
based on the layout that I'm seeing like in front of me, would I be able to intuit which wall like behind which the courtyard is?
You know that it's like deeper. So what you're kind of seeing, what you can see like very clearly from the outside, is over here is an open air garden. So there really shouldn't be a cloud around that. I can delete that.
Yay!
That's an open air garden. Um, and then you went through here and you like went basically like dropped your stuff off in this like second room that's around here, and then you were in the
Okay.
courtyard and escorted to a treatment room.
And do we see like a towering figure or like a tower or something in like the back? We don't see anything.
You can see in the way back, like yonder this way, um, a tower-like structure.
Okay.
Do we want to get on? I can
We
get
we
one
should
or
go.
two of us onto a roof.
Um, I can get us all into a building.
What building?
Once
There's a door
Um,
right there.
well, should we just go around this one and go to the tower?
Maybe let me scope out the borders. Maybe just real quick, just in case.
if I can see something, I can make a hither thither portal to it.
We got lots of
I'm
options.
forgetting about that. Chris's face just was like, "Meh."
How hot are we going in?
We're killing a hag, aren't we?
We're going.
I mean, do we
real
know that all
hot.
the employees here are hags? So we don't need to just start like
How about I'll drop me?
mowing.
I can scope the perimeter real quick.
Yeah. Why don't you do that, Brandon? You're the least
All right,
suspicious of all of us.
gonna put my little hood up and I'm gonna stealth around and look for ideas.
All right, make a stealth check.
Oh, before you go, have a tooth.
Fetch. I hate it though. I don't like this. Creeps me out.
All right.
That is a wait. That is a 15.
Okay. As you walk about, given the time of day,
I got my hood up on my cute little cloak that I got.
so you're walking around and you see a humanoid figure. I'm gonna say you're going left to right here, and you're able to kind of duck behind these trees to keep out of view of that individual. Make a perception check as you go. We'll call this your active perception check for your scan around.
We did good. That is a 24.
24. Okay. So yeah, you spy this figure. They look perfectly normal, a kind of standard Eladrin type creature, bronze skin, or rather like kind of light bronze, familiar to the Autumn Court. They are just mostly pacing the grounds in this general area, peering into the gardens and like walking back and forth along this wall. You get the sense that they're like a guard, but they don't appear to be armed. Um, you continue to loop around and you make yourself up here and you're able to see the full backyard, which reveals a stone structure in the back left corner and then a tower in the back right. Both structures look fairly dilapidated, and almost in varying states of ruin. As you kind of linger here for a moment, you can see in this building it has a number of windows that you can't see through. They have like this kind of like haze that's been placed over the windows. You do, however, see a tree branch sticking out of this building that gives you the sense that you might be able to like get in through the roof. There is also a door, but the door is shut. Um, as you continue to pace along, you move your way along this building to kind of peer in through the windows, and you see this person right as they see you. It is a very well dressed Eladrin man, and he will very quickly and hurriedly approach. His very soft voice. Good evening. And what brings you to the Moon and Mirror this time of night? I'm afraid I did not see you check in. Are you a guest?
Oh, where's the entrance?
It's on the other side. I'm afraid we're closed for the evening, but if you seek a bed for the night, that is something I could help you with.
Okay. Wait, you guys have beds for the night?
It is not typically customary, but for people who indulge with longer stays, they are most welcome to spend a few nights. We don't typically
Um,
cater as an inn, but we would gladly offer up our services to you, and a bed for the evening if you'd like.
question, does Willem hear me through the tooth?
can see you and hear you. Yes. I'm
Okay.
also going to send you a telepathic message. Shake your right hand if you need help.
Oh, that's not what I wanted help on.
If you
If
please
it's all right.
follow me, and they'll start to escort you
Oh,
towards the front of the facility.
okay, I'll go with them.
Given that Willem is experiencing this, Willem, are you relaying this to the rest of the group?
I am. I'm gonna brand stark it, and I'm gonna say, by the way, she's coming with somebody else, so we should try to hide or attack them.
I'll say that you are able to very easily hide without a stealth check behind the wall of the compound. Um, are you going to do that?
Yeah, may as
Where
well.
would that be?
Yes.
It's
I'm
technically
just
off of this
making
map.
Okay.
just nice conversation. Are those towers also in the spa? Is there spa things in the towers? Can you like is there like a nice view? Is there like a hot tub at the top of one of the towers where you have like a nice view?
So just to be clear, there's one tower in the back right, and then like more of like a single floor structure
I
in the
know
back
I'm
left.
asking the guy
No,
this.
I know. I'm just making sure that you only know there's one tower,
Okay.
not two. Just,
Yeah.
no, those are ruins of the old temple that once sat on these
Oh.
grounds. Uh, we actually advise our
Because that would be
guests
like
from going there, as it could be a bit of a safety hazard.
oh, if you guys like were able to like redo that and then have a spa at the top of the tower, then it could overlook all of like the autumn foliage and it would be really nice.
Yes, that might be very nice. We'll certainly put that in our feedback. As you go around, he will invite this individual to join him inside, a bit sternly. Um, and you
Oh,
and
guys, I guess I'm going in.
Branwyn, if you need us to jump them, say the word. Uh,
I'm just gonna
uh,
Can I telepathically send a message with my own telepathically sending message thing?
sure. What are you saying?
I can just see how far this goes.
that feels bad,
Um,
but okay.
Give me a second.
the
I'll look at both of you and go, she's going in.
the
Is
Go ahead,
wait,
Randy.
no, that's fine. Let's see how far she gets.
The double doors open, and there is a faint sound of a bell. There's a large
Ding
lobby
dong.
before you. It is, however, very dim light. There are just a few candles that kind of burn on these. I keep moving back to my notes. Sorry. There are a few candles that burn on like these little pillars here that lead deeper into the facility. There's a door up here at the front and a door here to the right. Um, the gentleman kind of stands behind the desk and he goes, "Well, I say again, welcome to the Moon and Mirror. Um, I'm afraid our treatments are finished for the night, but we'll gladly put you up in a room, and you are free to spend the night in one of our luxurious guest rooms and discuss what treatments you might like. We offer a number of things: massage, haircut, perhaps a pedicure. And then, of course, we offer specialty treatments as well, if you're interested. And if you are, we can have one of those scheduled for first thing in the morning.
Oh, how much is a room here? Because I don't know if I'll be able to afford staying the night.
Well, the room itself is 10 gold. Our treatments are obviously varying degrees of expenditure, depending on what you look for.
Oh. I guess I'll just come. Can I message Willem? Should I go? Should I do it or come back?
Branwyn, my dear sweet Branwyn, she knows what you look like.
Yeah, that's good. I can't afford both the stay and the treatments right now, so I'll come back in the morning if
Make
that's
a
all right.
deception check.
Mm. That is cocked. I'm good at deception. I'm good at deception, right? Guys, we're going in hot. That's a 7.
Well, if you're concerned about price, I'm sure we could come to a bit of an arrangement. If
Oh
you're
no, he
willing
knows
to
I'm rich.
If you're willing to indulge in one of our treatments, then we gladly compensate you a room for the evening. I trust that you had a particular interest in coming to the Moon and Mirror, given that we found you in the courtyard, which is very unusual. People tend to try the front door.
Well, I thought that maybe you would have like a cool like nighttime lightning bug spa thing in the backyard.
Make a deception
Brandon,
check. Actually, we're just gonna keep your 7.
It's fine. I rolled the same exact thing.
Quite. Perhaps I'll escort you to the room. Please. It'll be our
Okay.
pleasure.
boys, let's roll.
Roll where?
Roll. Let's go. They're taking Brandon to a secondary location.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's not good.
They
You're keeping track of her though, right? Maybe we just kind of go around the perimeter and like.
She's in there. I think we should go in a little bit hot. I'm worried.
No.
Bran,
I
when
think
you
we
are
play.
brought to this room, just as an FYI.
Brandon, the code
Oh,
word.
is it nice?
It is a very nice, tasteful room. You can make a perception check as they do so.
There's so many dudes in there.
Yes, you do pass by 3 other individuals and see another one at the end of the hallway that you were escorted through.
That's a 19.
You hear a faint click from the exterior of the room as
Shit.
they leave.
Is there a mirror in this room?
There is a mirror, actually. I can tell you what this room looks like.
Oh my god.
The well-furnished room contains a comfortable bed, a sturdy chest for anything you'd like to store in it, a wall lantern, a full-length mirror, and a desk. And atop the desk is a little wicker basket with small bottles of lotions and soaps that have little crescent moons on them.
It's cute.
If you weren't worried about being in a hag domain, you might steal those.
Awesome.
Just do it
Is the
anyway.
mirror like a standing mirror or is it on the wall?
It's a standing mirror.
Damn it.
The fuck are you doing?
What are you doing? The rest of you, what you doing?
Brandon, the code word is fiddle if you need help.
I'm locked in a room. Maybe give it a second.
Okay. This
Locked in a
feels
room.
bad.
I'm trying to see if something's gonna happen.
This has gone extremely poorly so far.
I'm sure you're locked in the room for normal reasons.
Probably. I think they might. If
In the hat, you did a really bad job at lying, by the way.
I stubbed my toe.
What?
Insight check. Did she stub her toe?
They can all be winners, Willem. They can all be winners.
That is a nat 20 on my insight check. Did Bramwin stub her
Branwyn did
toe?
not stub her toe.
Willem, I really wish Sina was here. She'd be so much better at this than me.
Yeah. So, do you need help?
No, I might be a good distraction.
Oh, to split up. Because that's gone really well for us every single other time we've done it.
That's also true.
Yeah, remember the bathtub? Not for nothing.
We were having a nice time.
Yeah, and then you almost died.
Shut up.
So just say fiddle if we should come in hot.
I say that word all the time.
Yeah, that's why it won't seem too weird.
You know what? Use your own judgment. I'll try to figure it out from here.
Scrambler.
I turned to Duncan Randy and I said, she said to use my own judgment. That's the worst idea. She's locked in a room.
I'm
Those
looking for
dudes are
hidden exit or hidden compartments and things.
He's going like this.
Make an
Okay,
investigation
so-
check.
I am not. A what check?
Ooh.
Investigation.
Damn it. That's an 11.
You do not find anything of note in your guest room.
Oh, he's making it dark in here. He's
Just the
making it
place,
dark in here.
just the places you're not.
I think it might be time to go. What do you say, Branwyn? May I
Fine.
remind you, the hag can scry on us and knows what you look like.
I said fine. Fuck.
Okay. I look at them and I go, it's time to do violence.
No, wait, hold on.
You're gonna talk your way into there?
Yeah, this is very easy. I've been here before. They all know me. And I walk in.
The door is locked.
I knock on the door.
Okay. You hear a bit of a grumble, like, oh, God's above, from inside, and the door swings open, and you see the familiar gentleman you came to know as Safe, standing in the doorway. He goes, ah, Mr. Randy, correct?
Yeah, it's me. I'm back.
You've brought friends at such a peculiar
Yeah.
hour. We had just yet another visitor. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you knew her.
I actually do. No, she's my daughter.
Make a
Surrogate.
deception check.
Not my real daughter, but you know,
Ah,
I adopted.
still make a
With
deception
advantage?
check.
I hate this
What
for me.
is
I hate
going
this for
on?
me.
Fuck 3.
Well, your surrogate daughter has decided to spend the night. Uh, she feels as though the moon and mirror can offer her a great deal, just as it has offered you. We
Yeah.
thank you for coming by, but unless you're here to receive additional treatment,
Well, I would just
we
like
are
to.
closed for the evening.
I just
And
like
he'll
to
go
have a
to
word
shut
with
the
her.
door.
I put my foot in the door frame, and I say, "No,
So
I just need like a word with her.
the moon and
She's not
mirror
like
are
being held here
closed.
captive or anything, right? Like it's
She
just
is
a hotel
not.
room. She should be able to come out here and talk to me, right?"
She has decided to retire early.
It's the Mariko treatment.
I
My
don't know what
She
God,
that
we're
means.
person now.
she has decided to retire early, and given that it does not appear as though she is actually your surrogate daughter, I'm inclined to respect the privacy of our guests. And if you'd please remove your foot, or it will be removed.
Well, could you
Hey,
just unlock the door that she's in? Seems kind of weird that you're keeping her captive.
I don't know what you're talking about. All of our guests are free to lock and unlock their doors as they see fit.
Oh, okay.
hey,
Then I am looking for a treatment.
do you offer treatments for being a fucking hag minion?
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go.
Randy, make a contested strength check.
Ah, Jesus. Oh, 16.
The door, you feel an immense pain in your foot as the door is clamped shut and your foot is like kind of
Oh,
squeaked out of it. And you hear the heavy click of a lock.
Well, Branwen's gotten herself good and kidnapped, huh?
I
What's this
look at
door
him.
made
I
out of?
rolled 2 2s.
I look at Randy and I look at the wooden door, and I'm just like, you forget sometimes that you're 8 feet tall, don't you?
Constantly. It's honestly a problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we should go in there.
Well, all right, yeah, we're going in now.
And
Swords up! It's on fire.
Oh,
I'm going
hold
to
on.
hit the door with.
One more thing. One more thing. What if we like just kind of like stone shape through this wall? I can make a little hole and we can go in that way, and maybe that'll be at least slightly less conspicuous.
Can I be casting the message cantrip in their general direction? I don't know what y'all are doing. There's a guy on the outside to the right for sure, and a guy in the back. Well, he was in the back, but now he's inside with me. And this is cast like multiple times. I also saw three people inside.
If you can get us in a side entrance, Randy, by making an entrance, Go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna go like right here ish.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any way that I would be able to like know. What can I just like roll a D whatever and like position myself where I think maybe she might be?
So there are a number of windows, but they're all glazed over. You can't see into them.
Okay. We should go through a window then.
Didn't you just say you can shape the
Well,
stone?
yeah, but if it's a window, then glass.
Okay. You're gonna fit through a window?
You can't fit
Will
through
I
this
fit through
window.
this window?
You won't fit through this window.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to start hacking at the wooden door with my sword.
Oh shit! All right, yeah,
All
here we
right.
go. No, this is
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, this is probably the way to do it.
All right. Roll to hit the
Yeah,
door.
between his sword and my warhammer, I think we can probably.
Sorry, boys, we're thinking too much.
If
Roll
when I hear
to.
this, can I start to pick the lock?
Yeah, I'll say that you can start to pick the lock once you hear the slamming against the door. Um,
I got a 16 to hit the door.
okay, the door is
I got
hit.
a 26 to hit the door.
Go ahead and roll damage. It is a sturdy door, so there is a minimum damage threshold you must hit.
Yeah, hit that door.
Oh
I
wait,
got a 21 for sleight of hand.
my weapon's
Okay.
different now.
Chris, I do 4 fire damage and 13 slashing damage to the door.
Okay. The slashing damage puts you over for a bit.
Yeah.
Dunk.
6 plus 11 plus 7, 18.
Okay. You are hacking away bits of the door, but it still stands.
Oh,
Branwyn.
I get 2
Well,
attacks
yeah,
per action.
Yeah, you two
It
can both
does-
if
attack.
we're doing like an attack action, okay, then yeah. Oh, and because the door hasn't taken a move in this,
I'll say it takes you a full turn. I just also see that it's Willem Little Bitchera in there. You are able to hack down the door, and everyone can roll initiative as you enter into this room. Branwyn, you as well, as you spill out and find yourself flanked by these
Oh,
two
there's so
individuals.
many.
where my oh, there it is.
This is the worst.
Ooh, that
That's
is a
a
nat
dirty 20.
20.
All right, hold on one second. Actually, in Owlbear, we can send these people to initiative.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
Owlbear,
a lot of them.
sponsor us.
add to initiative, add to initiative, and then that way I don't have to keep track of all these buggers.
Oh, by the way, if anybody stays within 10 feet of me now, you can't be frightened anymore. Thanks, level
Yay.
10.
A very wave.
All right. Uh, 10 to 20. Sorry, 20 to 25.
30 20.
20 to
Oh,
25.
23 with
30,
a nat
20.
20, if that matters.
Okay. 15 to 20.
30 20.
10 to 15.
The rare Willem 14.
11.
Okay. Token stamp 5. Wish I had named these better. Okay, let's roll for some people. So I'm gonna say all these guys. Right? 15 is
Whoa.
this one.
A bunch of troubadours.
Next
nope,
one.
those are soldiers.
Well, you'll see in just a moment after I get all these friggin' initiative rolls in here.
I like this masked lady. She's crazy.
That's you recognize her. She is the
What?
blind bitch.
the blind woman who
Blind bitch.
gave you a massage.
What them hands do, though.
It's a weird few days for all of us.
Look at that bun. Look at Night Boy.
Bum. It's a good
Look at
bun.
how good that Night Boy is.
That is a good bun.
All right, get out of
Trying
here,
to
you little
escape.
guy.
Is this guy in initiative? I feel like he's not in initiative.
He doesn't have to be.
He does.
He could just be a normie.
He's not. There he is.
What?
Oh, wow, you rolled really well. All right. The door is stacked up. It is only 5 feet across. Only one of you can enter at a time. As you enter, all of these very normal-looking people, the visage fades, and you see a number of things change. Specifically, this individual becomes a devilish looking individual with horns growing out of his head, and his skin turns from a rich pale colored, or rather pale color, to a rich burgundy, and his teeth sharpen with a sinister smile as you hack away at the door. In the back, she doesn't change at all. She's still a blind girl. All of these other people, however, don't change from. They no longer look like normal Eladrins. They look like spindly little creatures with long blue arms and long blue legs, and they like run around on their hands and knees, not unlike chimpanzees.
Or what I'm doing right now.
It is a lot like that, so pay no mind to these things. Dunk, you are first in the door, first to act. However, this individual will take a free action to shout, "Couldn't we leave well enough alone then, eh?"
I'm gonna get real mad.
Oh.
Why I oughta?
I'm thinking about tax policy.
I get Mjolnir, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, your
Throw it
weapon
during this
your
attack.
weapon returns to
Yes.
you. Nice.
And I am going to run at the this one. I can't really see because I'm not zoomed in.
Are you
There we
running
go.
past this individual, like to the green fella?
I mean, I'm not running out of his. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm running like here.
Okay, you're fine.
And I am going to hit him.
Which one are you hitting?
Correct.
This guy or this guy?
No, that one. Can you see where I'm clicking? I don't know if
No,
you can.
this guy.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to hit him recklessly. Does a 27 hit?
It does it.
Nice.
The day the answer to that will be no is a very scary day.
Yeah. So let's see. So that's 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 7 is 19.
Baby bun.
24 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Oh yeah, brother.
Same roll to hit.
Yes, that is.
Plus 8. Plus 16. I think that's all of my stuff. Yeah. So another 19 damage.
Okay. Thank you very much. What's so funny?
You know, sometimes people just do things.
Sometimes you just gotta put a pen in your hair just for fun.
You ever use a fork to comb your beard?
Oh wait,
No.
hang on. Yeah, no,
Just
you're
looking at
never mind. I already
objects.
did that.
All right. In that case, it is their turn. -23. Um, and they are going to have you make.
Everyone's turn?
Nope. They're going to have you make a wisdom saving throw, Dunk.
Oh, are you within the magic number?
I don't believe I am.
I don't know. I drew a
Oh.
line and it says 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So I add 2 to that.
Yes, you do, King.
You said a wisdom saving throw?
Indeed.
I'm not great at those. Oh, I'm not. Wait, I do have my bardic inspiration.
You do.
I'm gonna use that. It might be a waste, but whatever.
Is he being charmed?
He is.
Yeah, what it is charmed?
Yeah.
Because
Do you have Fey ancestry?
I do have Fey ancestry.
As a bugbear?
Or yeah.
You could also take
do.
it as a feat.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
have
You're
it as
Fey touched.
advantage on saving throws I make to avoid. Okay.
All right. You can make it with advantage. Well done,
Not much
Brandon.
better. So 10 12?
That is not enough, I'm afraid,
No.
as he raises his finger at you and just says, "Flee!" And you feel compelled on your turn to spend your turn moving away from him by as
Are you saying
fast
he's
as possible
charmed
means.
to be frightened?
No, he's charmed to be. He's just to run away. It's just
Just
it's
go-
command. He's not frightened.
Okay, I thought that was the fear.
Nope. It's classic Willem move.
Legally distinct.
So that is, however, his turn. It is now.
I will use my let's see. I'm gonna use my reaction to roll on the wild magic table.
Okay.
I have to pull that back up.
Chris, you should use a cooler D100 wild magic table if you're not already doing
It's his table. I have a different table. This is specifically the wild magic for barbarians table.
that. I know.
Yeah. A bolt of light shoots from my chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet must succeed on a constitution saving throw. Okay, yeah. So that thing will have to succeed on a constitution saving throw or
Did
take
you just say
1d6.
that thing?
The demon guy that made me run away.
Thing.
Will have to succeed on a constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of my next turn.
That's
Constitution saving throw. Okay. They fail for sure.
Nice.
So they take 1d6 damage and are blinded.
And you're blinded.
All right.
That is 6 damage.
Alrighty. Pretty good. Ah. All right. It is now this individual's turn, the one that's closest to you, Dunk. And they are going to lash out at you with a dagger that they're holding in their hands. They basically quick slashes across your chest as they make 3 attacks against you. The first one is a 22.
Oh,
Second one is a 16.
that does not.
Okay. 22. And the last one is a 23. So that is going to be 2 hits, 8 damage, and another 8 damage. And that is piercing damage. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
So 8 damage and a constitution saving throw.
Yes.
They're being
Okay, I'm
so
pretty-
mean to Dunk.
I'm pretty good at those.
You are.
And I get yeah, I'm fine. What 17 plus 8 plus 27.
You feel like as the blade cuts through your fur, you feel almost like a weird singe, as though something might have been on the blade, but you feel no ill effects beyond the cutting of the blade against your fur. And with that, it is Branwen's turn. You pop out and find yourself surrounded on either side by two of these spindly little creatures.
Ugh. Are they humanoid?
Make a straight intelligence check to see if you recognize these creatures. Nature.
Well,
Yeah, you would understand that these are quicklings, dastardly little fey creatures that are incredibly quick, as the name
so
suggests.
definitely not things that would be affected by hold person.
No, they're not humanoid in nature in that way.
Oh, that's a lot of beans, huh? All right, I am going to bonus action activate Feybound Defense with my sword.
Okay.
And then I will stab one of them twice.
Okay. You have to make these attacks at disadvantage, given their incredible speed.
What?
Indeed.
That blows. Oh my god. Okay, the first one I rolled an 18 and a 19.
All
So the
right.
first attack is gonna hit for sure.
That hits.
Second is gonna be probably a miss. I rolled a 19 and a dirty, well, a natty 2. But one of them hits.
One of them hits, yes.
Per swashbuckler rogue, which allows me to use sneak attack if I'm single-handedly attacking somebody without any help. Would I get sneak attack on this?
I don't believe so, because technically you're both at disadvantage against them and threatened as you're cornered on either side.
Gotcha. All right. Why did I still roll sneak attack? Goddamn. That is going to be a nice 10 damage.
Okay.
And wait. And I will make them do a Constitution saving throw.
Copy. They fail.
DC 13?
Yeah.
So this is a planar echo. So the target is briefly overwhelmed by resonating magic, causing them to have disadvantage on their next attack roll or ability check.
All right. Sounds good. You doing
And
anything
that is
else
the
with your
end of
turn?
my turn.
Alrighty.
Nope.
And with that, it is this individual in the back here. And she is just going to take a free action and say, "Ah, I figured you'd be back." And she is going to. Oops.
Hooper pants.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Nice. Is that a bonus action?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sorry, one second. So many
Guys, sorry
things.
for rolling so bad.
She's gonna do her thing and Eldritch Blast, but she does so
She's
at disadvantage against Duck.
Ha! Blast. The blast.
17?
It's a good blast, man.
Meets it, beats it.
All right.
Ugh.
That is a D10 twice. She fires
Is it
off. Well,
going
actually, only the
off?
first one hit.
What if it was only one, just for fun?
Not
What
that
is it
much.
again?
7 damage. That is her turn. Now it's this guy's turn. They are going to use their movement to get out here to Willem and stab you with their dagger.
You can try.
First one misses. Second one definitely hits 23.
Yeah.
As does the last one, 22.
Yep.
So that
This little
is
guy's good at hitting.
6 damage on the first one, 5 damage on the second strike, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
If you are trying to poison me, I am immune from being poisoned.
All right.
My
You
gosh,
feel-
because he's just such a holy little boy.
You feel no ill effects. They will then use their bonus action to disengage and come back inside.
That feels not great.
And now it is Willem's turn.
Okay. Walk in. That is not the walking button. This is the walking button. Over here. Hit times. Disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh, before do that, bonus action. X. Extra 1d6 necrotic damage, and it's going to get a disadvantage on Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Are we hit by a 13?
Sorry. 13? They are not
13.
hit by a 13.
Okay, that's not great. Probably not hit by an 8 then.
They are not.
What a miserable fucking turn. Okay, I'm done.
You can do it.
Alrighty. With that, it is this one next to Branwyn's turn. They're gonna stab.
Please don't.
Huge stabbings here.
16,
Meets it, beats it.
17. Ooh, nat 20 on the last one.
Silver
And
barbs.
Dead.
there it is.
Don't forget to give yourself advantage.
Why? Oh yes, dirty 20 on the
'Cause-
last one, but it still hits.
No, I meant
Thank
I
you,
meant
Gunks.
Brainwind because that's the
My
second
next
part of the
thing.
spell.
You know the thing that that spell does that it's always done?
7, 5, 8, 12, 20 damage. And I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Halved. And
Yes,
while
so-
wielding the Feybound defense, I can use I have advantage on saving throws against spells and abilities used by fake creatures.
It's not technically a spell or an ability, so you don't have advantage, but the damage is halved.
Cool, cool, cool. Constitution saving throw?
Yes, ma'am.
Fail.
What did you roll? It's a low DC.
A 7?
Oh, never mind. You do fail. You, as the blade cuts into you once, you're like, ow, that hurt. Cuts into you a second time, right into
Ow.
your side. You're like, ah, again? And then the third one, right up on your arm. You like reach up to grab it, and suddenly you feel drowsy. And you slump onto the
Wait.
floor as you.
This isn't magic sleep, is it?
It's a poison.
Fuck.
As you fall into a deep slumber for at least 1 hour, unless otherwise aided.
Oh, we're fucked.
It is now Randy's turn. No, it's this
Okay.
one's turn. Sorry.
Fuck.
They're gonna move up to Willem. Oh, I almost drew more things on there. Hold on. What the?
What the?
You weren't supposed to like barge down the door so that they all knew you were coming in.
I got impatient.
Okay, this one will come up and strike at Willem. 14 does not hit. Dirty 20. You're 21 now?
Beats it.
Oh, okay. And not an 18. Okay, it's only one strike that time. For 8 damage. Bonus action, they disengage.
I hate that.
All right. Now it's Randy's turn.
Yahoo! I am going to go into the doorway. And I'm gonna cast my really good spell, Spirit Guardians.
Ooh.
So everyone within a 15-foot space of mine, except for the people that don't want to. So not Duncan, not Willem. If they at the beginning of their turn, if they're within 15 feet of me, they have to make a wisdom saving throw. And if they fail, then they take 3d8 radiant damage.
So it's also when you cast it, right? So like this dude and this dude need to make the save
Yep.
right now.
Yes.
Okay. And it's a Constitution, you said?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. This guy on the right rolled a nat 20.
So it should be these 4 guys, right?
It's 15-foot circle centered on you, correct?
15 feet around you to a distance of 15 feet. So it's a
Oh, wow.
radius of 15.
Yeah, which is what this is.
No. That's a diameter of 15.
I hate this.
Chris,
It goes
it's my
15 feet out.
geometry.
And then
15
goes
feet
all the
out
way
every
up.
direction?
Yeah.
Jesus. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't used it before.
All right. And I guess you were here, so.
Yeah. I'm doing it so I'm like in the space that I will hit all 4 of those guys.
Okay. So this guy passes next to Willem. This guy fails. This guy. What's the DC?
17.
Fails.
Okay. If they
And
fail,
that guy fails.
If they fail, they take 11 damage, and if they pass, then they take 5.
Okay.
And then I will also use my my bonus
It
action
should be
to
5 people doing the save, right? Because it's the 4 little guys and then the one big guy.
No, he's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
standing outside of it.
Hmm.
But I'll have him roll either way.
Is that not 15 feet?
I don't necessarily. Baldur's Gate's not
I
that
could definitely
big.
get both of them if I really wanted
Yeah,
to. If I
he does
pushed
fail
myself.
as well. Also, this was way higher. It was 58. Now 69. Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Then I will cast Spiritual Weapon. Blah, blah, blah. And this weapon is going to be a big cartoon hammer.
Okay. I need you to bring it in or we can just clone you. Where are you putting it?
Oh yeah, I'll clone myself. Somehow.
It's crazy big.
There it is. Okay. And this guy is gonna go right next to Mr. Guy who looks like a vampire, and it's gonna bonk him on the head.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Unlikely 16.
Please hold on.
16?
Hold on.
Oh.
That hits.
Hey, let's go. And blah, 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 blah. I always forget how to fucking do damage on this thing.
I think it's the weapon times 2. So like if it's a great hammer, it's a 2d6.
Oh no,
2d8.
all spiritual weapons do the same amount of damage. It's 9. It's 9 damage to do to him.
Alrighty. Well done. He's not looking great. Your turn is done. There's 2
And then
Randys.
that spell that I just cast, as long as I'm concentrating, it redoes it on the beginning of everyone's turn if they're
Yeah.
in the space. Yeah.
Yeah. Even if they enter it, and
Yeah.
this one's not smart enough to not do that. So they are gonna run up. They don't have a ton of space. Technically, they're small, so they can fit through all the space. And they're gonna
I used to
take
call
that.
Shadowheart my little Beyblade.
They're gonna
that I
they're
would
gonna
use.
fail, and you can re-roll the damage for them.
They take 14 damage.
Okay.
This rocks. What do I
God,
use
that's
this
such
for?
a good spell.
Yeah, what the
Very
hell?
good spell in cramped quarters.
It's only a
Very
third
good
level
spell.
spell too.
And they're going to dagger, dunk.
Bounce,
Cocked.
bounce.
18,
Yes.
18, and another 18, and that does not hit.
Okay. And I wasn't doing this before, but I should be having this damage because I'm raged.
Oh yes, indeed. So the first attack is 8 damage, and the second attack is 6 damage. So,
So 7 damage total, right?
total damage, 7 total damage. Yes, they will bonus action disengage exit the space. It's this little dweeb's turn, right on top of Willem. Dagger. Ooh, that was a good one. That hits.
I believe he started his turn, so he has to take some damage.
With a wisdom saving throw. Or is it just no? It's just once they're in it, right? Or do they roll it every time?
They do it every time that they're in it.
Rolling the save.
Yeah. If they're
Okay.
in it at the beginning of their turn, they have to roll.
They do pass, so you can roll the damage again and have it.
They take 7 damage.
All right, so that's up to 11 now.
I'm gonna read it again just to make sure we're doing it right because that's
That makes sense.
crazy.
No, this is a really good spell.
That's the Baldur's Gate
So they
rules.
roll a nat 1 on the first attack then.
Embarrassing.
They miss on the second attack. And they definitely hit on the last one. 25.
Because they rolled a nat 1, they shouldn't hit me at all. Just
7 damage.
okay, well.
They will bonus action disengage.
Smart.
And now it's this one's turn. Next to Bramwin, they will attack you with a critical hit on the first one, but it does wake you up. So the first one will be max damage, which is 8. Then roll it again with another 8 damage. I'm going to attack you 2 more times. 16. That hits. Okay. Second strike is a nat 1. So they blindly flail on the last strike, but on the second one, they rolled 6 damage, and you have to make another Constitution saving throw.
So, okay, so wait, how much damage did they do?
16, and then another 6, 22.
And that's halved.
Yes,
To 11.
It's gonna be really
I
bad
got a
if you wait-
13 for Constitution.
You succeed.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's gonna be really embarrassing if you wake up from getting hit and then get hit and go back to
You're
sleep.
just like,
That'd be- that would actually be really funny, though.
it's back up to the top of the order with Dunk. You do, however, have to
I'm
flee.
running away.
Yes.
How far do I have to run away?
You have to use your movement speed.
Can you bonus
Dang.
action disengage before you do that?
You have to spend your
I
turn moving away.
Don't believe
So
I
you can
did
take
that.
you have to go the easiest route, which means outside essentially, which means you only take this guy's attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And they can only attack once in their attack of opportunity.
So I'm
they
going
miss.
40 feet this way.
Yes.
But I'm just gonna put myself there so I'm not off the map.
Yeah, it's fine.
Um,
I think getting outside is most important.
Okay.
But that is
yeah,
unfortunately
and
your
I'll
turn.
And I'll take that attack of opportunity.
Yeah, they missed.
Oh, cool. But yeah, okay. I pass.
It is now this individual's turn. They are going to
They're blinded. Wait,
they
no,
are
not.
they're no longer blinded.
They're
It
not
sounds
blinded.
like they're starting their turn within the radius of
Yeah.
spirit
Yeah.
guardians, though.
Damn, that's
They
crazy.
rolled a nat 20 on the save.
They only take
Uh,
7 damage.
Okay. I'll add that in just a moment here.
Hoping that would.
What do
rise
all
above
the
sound.
spiritual guardians look like?
Spell is
They look
dumb.
like little Randys.
They're little
Little
like
By
pit
little
nightmares.
boys.
Randy's, you mean a normal sized person?
I think
Yeah.
the spell says they look like little angels, but I want them to look like Randy, but he has like his champion wings, but they're like little like small.
Oh, like a little
They're flying
cherub.
around and beating people up.
Beating people up. I like that. Okay. So you said that was how much additional damage?
7 is what he said.
Okay. He is definitely not looking good. Can your spiritual weapon take attacks of opportunity?
That's
Oh,
a great question. I don't think so.
I don't believe so because they're not. They can't take a reaction. So they're going to come up here and hack at you with their 2 scimitars and hope to break your concentration. First one is a 19.
Yeah, it'll hit.
4 slashing damage, but you do need to make a constitution check. Concentration check.
What is that again? Is that just wisdom?
It's a
think it's
constitution
Constitution.
save.
It's a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
So you do get
So you
plus
can add
2.
plus
Add 2.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter. I got an 8.
All right, so that will
No.
break concentration on spirit
Rex.
guardians.
Does this guy running in front of me incur an attack of opportunity?
He's moving into your space. He's not really running in front of you.
Okay.
The second one, however, I'm assuming does not hit with a 12.
No.
That is their turn. It's now this one's turn. They're going to move over here. Dagger, dagger, dagger. First one hit 18.
Yep.
18. First one hits. Second one misses. Third one misses. 6 damage, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Add 2.
14.
You're all set. Bonus action. They disengage. Florp. Back here.
They
Brand
disin
new.
schlorp.
Bramwin, it is
It's
your
me?
turn. Yep.
Oh, that's nice. All right. I am going to bonus action disengage and zoop right here.
There is a door right there, just saying. It's just not on the map. It's the door that goes into this room.
Cute. I am going to stab this little creature twice.
Okay.
And this time I will have sneak attack on the first one that hits because I'm 1v1ing him.
You will indeed.
That is a nat 20, baby.
How do you want to do this?
I just want, I want to skewer him through and then just kick him off and hit onto the other little creature.
So yeah, I'll say that you run your blade straight through his spindly little chest, and you basically are able to fling him off of it. They're very small creatures, and the other one and you can make your second attack against.
And then with
that
my
one.
other attack, I would like to stab it. And that is not a nat 20. That is instead an 11.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
that's my turn.
Alrighty. It is now this individual's turn, and they are going to cast
Brown note.
No. But you get me every time. If it would just load. Opening everything up in
You have
OBS
to shit yourself.
is really hard. Willem, you must make an intelligence saving throw.
That's the wrong one to make Willem make.
Is he a smart boy?
No. Like the
Oh.
opposite. 8.
We're not a very intelligent party, are we?
We're not.
Intelligence is wizard shit.
I'm with it.
Wow, this is a crazy spell. Hold on. Sorry, I need to fully read it. I hate spellcasters.
Yeah, man, they're the worst. This is the first spellcaster I've ever really played.
If I
I'm
was
loving
a
it.
fighter, I'd be attacking 3 times per action right now.
Yeah, but you gave that life up.
Yep. What a life it was.
All right. Willem. In your mind's eye, all you can see in front of you is this vicious looking, white haired, boil-laden, crooked-nosed woman just slashing out at you with claws in hues of green, and I'm just gonna have you take 4 psychic damage as it strikes out at you.
Oh, my brain!
I got a little bit of a headache. I need some ibuprofen.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's like that one meme from Akira where he goes, "Get the my head." You guys know what I'm talking
Weeb. I have seen it. I just don't remember
Really
anything.
good movie.
And that is its turn. Her turn. And it's now this one. Meow. In. Stab, stab, stab.
Oh my god,
Miss.
she's a Formula One car?
Miss. Nat 1. After missing 2 times and then rolling a Nat 1, its dagger flies out of its hand. And it goes,
about. It'd probably kill itself in shame.
disengages. Meow.
Meow.
It's Willem's turn.
Okay.
And you
Uh,
do get to make an intelligence check to attempt to.
No longer be taking psychic damage.
Yes.
23.
You no longer take any psychic damage as the vision fades from your mind.
Can I get a quick census on how fucked we think we are right now?
No, you can't.
Oh, well.
Make your turn.
Chris, would blowing the whistle that the Hedgehog Knight gave me be an action or a bonus action?
It's an action.
And I have no idea how long those little fellas would stick around for.
You don't.
Oh, fuck it. Nope, I'm gonna just hit the guy in front of me.
This
No
fella.
disadvantage on him, right?
No.
Okay. Is he hit by an 18?
He is.
Okay. That would be 6 slashing and 6 fire damage.
How would you like to do this?
I'm just gonna stab him through the head and say,
Through the head.
yeah.
All right. You take your flaming sword and just splits him straight between the eyes, and he kind of blinks twice as his head slides off of it and he slumps back onto the floor, and the pool of blood begins to just shimmer around him.
I will then turn. Reaction. Any of you other fucking hag spawn want some?
They just go.
Okay, then I'm gonna go up and hit.
They do.
They want it. Alright, yeah,
Yes,
I'm gonna
please.
do a strike on this fella. Dirty 20.
Indeed.
7 slashing, or sorry, no, 10 slashing,
How would you like to do
6
this?
fire.
Oh my god. It's a
Uh,
massacre.
we're just gonna go through the body cavity on that one.
Okay.
Tradish.
You plunge your blade through it and fling it off on the other side of you. You get
Okay.
the sense that these guys are dexterous but not very constitutional.
Oh my god, same.
I love it when things are constitutional. Bonus action. I'm gonna reach into my backpack and throw out that little gray bag of tricks and see what kind of friend comes out of it.
You have to pull something from the bag. Are you pulling something from it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I roll a d8 for that, right?
Indeed you do.
Okay, let's see what sort of friend I get.
Rat, 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 rat,
It's an
rat.
8.
Big rat.
Gotta pull that back up.
Octopus, octopus. I don't know if that's an option.
Behold it, behold it,
You
behold
rolled
it,
an
behold
8.
it.
Sure did.
You get a giant elk,
Brother.
which is
That's the noise it makes.
a very large creature. It has a. You can look up its stat block, and it now fights alongside you as it goes.
Oh, I have to control it.
Yeah, it's yours.
That's why.
Way sweet and spicy honey.
What?
That's what Nelk says. New ways, sweet and spicy honey.
Oh.
Does it get to go?
It does not get to go on. It's like you just conjured it, so it'll go at the top
Okay.
next round.
I exist now.
It
Hello,
is
it's me.
now this one's turn, and they are going to
elk.
stab Brandon.
Speaking to you inside your brain.
They hit on the first one, miss on the second strike, and hit on the third as well. So it's two
Ew, elks
hits.
are terrifying.
7 damage on the first one, and
I make
6
a cool
damage
noise though.
on the second strike, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Who's getting attacked?
Bramwin is.
Ah.
Oh, I am? Sorry.
Yes. It's 7 and 6 damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw is a 19.
You pass, no problems.
So I only take 7 damage?
6 plus 7 is 13. 7, yes. Where?
I like
Sick.
that you just went mentat mode.
It's now Randy's turn.
Yeah. Seeing Willem go to town on this vampire looking guy and also this other demon, I command my spiritual weapon to do a big bonk to the guy next to him. And that will be a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent news. And 9 damage.
How would you like
That
to do
bonk.
this?
Yeah, that guy. It's just gonna like bonk him like so. Like it's a giant cartoon hammer, so it's gonna like just flatten him.
You witnesses
Does
like
he
this.
walk off like this and then die? in
No, he
flat
basically
form?
just like splats and blue blood splatters over the white marble floor.
Also,
And then like the
my
moment
God, he
that
was a
hits the
horseshoe crab.
ground, Randy takes a step and cocks his fingers and shoots the one that's farther away.
Roll to hit.
21.
That'll hit.
I'm sure it doesn't take a lot, but I gotta roll it, I suppose. As you do. What is it again? 4d6.
How would you like to do this?
Yeah. Wait. Only 19 damage. Yeah, I also want to explode this guy.
Okay. Blue blood showers and just like starting to spread everywhere. Like the innards of this building are just becoming laced with a slick, almost crystalline like blue colored blood.
I know Willem and I are fighting right now, but we look really cool in these last like 2 seconds.
It's
we
now
were both looking. You were looking reasonably cool. I was not looking cool.
it's this one's turn. Run up. Dagger, dagger, dagger. First one, 22.
Ouch.
Second one misses. Third one also misses. 5 damage.
Ouch.
Bonus action, disengage. This one's
Wonder if
turn.
Lash your feet if you're just gonna disengage.
Oh no, my mouse. Okay, we're good. Doom. What the heck is going on? Runs up to Willem. Dagger. 19 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Doesn't hit. Nat 20. So 8 plus 7 damage.
Oh no, that's 15.
Disengage. Meow.
Willem has looked better. I can take care of myself, but I've looked
It's
better.
Dunk's turn.
I'm gonna run back in, I guess, to where I was.
I'm not afraid.
I got you.
And because I can't really hit anybody from here,
Hey, do you still have your Mjolnir?
That's
no,
True.
I changed it out for the blind one.
true.
I had to re-roll it. And I can't blind her because she's already blind.
Hurry, blind.
But Are these two other guys? They have different pictures, but are they actually like different?
No, they're the same.
Okay. I'll blind the one on our right.
All right.
Are you feeding
Uh,
a blinding too?
Branwen's turn.
Oh wait, hang on.
Whoop.
So to do that though, I have to. My bad. To do that though, he has to like roll a Constitution
Oh.
saving throw.
Oh, he rolled a nat 1. He screams in agony. Oh, he also takes radiant damage, right?
Oh.
He does. He takes 1 radiant
If it had
damage.
been 5, that would have been cool.
I agree. It would have been cool.
All right. Branwen, your turn.
Stab. That is a 26
That'll hit.
and a 14.
Oh, it also hits.
Nice. Okay. Where's my dice? First one does.
Oh, okay.
Beep, beep. That is 13 damage.
Okay.
And the second is going to be another 8 damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yes. Shit. I'm gonna stab him through his little eyeball.
Oh, wow. They do have 2 of them. I'll say that you kind of like slash across his eyes so his hands go up and he's screaming. And on the second hit, you just cut him straight up. And he's like
Oh,
screaming and he
gross.
crumples onto the floor. And you kind of just left there like.
And then I'm gonna sprint towards all the noise of the other fighting.
All right, I'll say that you can get there ish. 30 feet your movement speed.
Yes.
All right, you can get to there.
I do some parkour to get over some furniture.
Yeah. It is now this individual's turn, and she is just going to kneel down on the ground and clasp her hands together and do
Oh
nothing.
no.
And it is now Willem's turn.
I don't like it.
I don't like that either. Insight check that bitch.
That
You can't
blind
see
dude
it.
gave me a massage.
What the fuck are you doing?
Can't be trusted.
She will free action back. I know when I am beaten. But the other 2 will remain snarling alongside her.
Okay. Well, we are going to charge an elk over here, and that is going to do a ram attack,
Just like on the ranch.
just like on the ranch. 16 cowboys. Nat
Thank
20.
you.
Nat 20
Your
for the elk.
elk comes careening down this open floor and basically embeds with its horns into the wall, this blue creature. And it's so forceful of an impact that it's even like buried a little bit in the stone. So as the elk pulls back, its body is just like left there.
So it's totally dead.
Good
Yeah?
job, Al.
Yes.
Okay. And then I will go up and give this gentleman a bit of a hit. Disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Oh, show me potato salad. 12's not going to do it. But how about 16?
That hits.
Okay. Dice. 14 slashing. 3
It is
fire.
immune to the fire damage that you hurl at it. However, you swing clean through its dome, and its head just rolls across the floor and like bumps up against your elk's foot. Effectively, at least, this individual is not going to do anything, but you still have an attack if you'd like to make. Oh no, you don't. You use both your attacks, right?
Yeah, I use both.
All right. It is then Randy's turn. So you see this. The blind woman who gave you a massage is just sitting there.
Randy will. The spiritual weapon is going to kind of approach with him. But he's just going to walk over there between the elk and Willem. And I don't know, approach her and say, like, what'd you do to me, man?
I did what you asked for. You asked for a treatment, you received a treatment. You are wiser now, yes?
Yeah, but you're some kind of hag, something or other. There's always a second little ulterior thing. I'm just asking for, like, what was the con here?
When you come to the
Like, what was
moon
the
and mirror,
downside?
you are blessed with a gift. And you receive that gift for a year, or until you decide to make a decision that would be ill advised.
What decision is that?
Refusing the gift that has been given to you.
Hi guys, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'll say that we can effectively break combat now. Like all of you surrounding her and holding an action could kill her. So she's just going to kind of sit there.
What
Sorry,
happens
sorry
after a
guys, that
year?
I'm sorry?
What happens after a year?
Payment is required.
You are so vague and cryptic.
You owe your
What?
wisdom to the proprietor of the moon and mirror. You may maintain that wisdom for a price, and that is your service whenever she so calls upon it.
That feels not worth it.
These are the
I was doing
dues.
pretty good before.
Speaking of not worth it, I'm sure you're aware of the position you now find yourself in.
I'm not afraid of what you speak of.
Okay, well, give me a reason not to do it.
I have none.
Do you feel bad about any of this?
I do not fear death. I welcome it. To be free of this place is a gift.
What exactly are you?
I am just another person, not unlike yourself. Though you run from it, I embrace it. I know what I did. It was a choice that I made. I have paid the price,
I
and I am at
I have a
peace.
question. I have a
Her head
question for you.
generally turns in your direction. Yes?
The proprietor of this place.
Yes.
What is the thing she treasures most?
She treasures this place. She treasures her clients.
What about an item?
I know what you seek. I know not what it is.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
I would also like to. It's cop.
19.
You can tell
14.
that she's not lying. There's no hitch in her voice. She doesn't know what you're
Okay.
speaking of.
I'm gonna kneel down and put a hand on her shoulder and say, it's never too late to turn a page and make a better choice.
It's fascinating how easily your tone shifts.
I
Makes me,
don't
won-
want
makes me
to
wonder if
end
you
your
really
life.
mean any of it.
Oh,
Or you
well,
just
thought
put
I was
on a bit
going
of a
to
show.
find out quite shortly how much I mean it.
Such large talk from such a small man.
I'm trying to offer you a way forward. If this is the end for you and that's what you want, we can accommodate that.
By all means, make your choice.
Well, see, I'm offering you a choice, and I want to know what you want.
And I have already told you. I welcome whatever your decision is.
Yeah, she seems cool with it.
Do you have any desire to be better, to be free of this?
There is no freedom from the choice that I made.
Should we do?
She gave me a good massage. Like it felt fine. I don't really fuck with the whole magic of it all, but if we kill the hag, like she won't do that anymore, it seems. So I don't see any
If
problem in letting you
we
live.
eliminate the Lady Thalia, you will not seek service under the Lady Gwen, correct?
I am bound to the proprietor of this establishment, if that is your question.
I believe there is a way through for you. If you wish to die, you can take your own life. If you come after any of us, that will effectively be taking your own life.
Fair enough.
You should leave while you can.
Oh goodness, can I?
I know you can't see, but I'm gesturing towards the door.
I know my place, and it is here.
Oh, well, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker to the ground.
Wait, we need to investigate a little bit. We
I'm
could just
sure
lock
the
her in
Earl
the room
King
that
will
I
look
was locked
fondly
in.
upon that.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm sure the Earl King will look fondly upon precious ruins being burned to the ground.
I don't really care about what the Earl King wants.
The
How
Earl
much
King
is
also
that?
doesn't really care about the ruins.
How much is evident? You are as bold and brash as you are daft and stupid.
More like belongs in the trash. That's a SpongeBob.
Why don't we just lock her in the same room that I was locked in?
I am blind, you know. I can't see anything you're doing. So you can look with impunity.
Great. Sounds like we will. Do you want to show us anything in particular that might be, I don't know, worth showing, or you're just gonna sit here and sort of be a sad existence, or it's rather a sad excuse for a human being, or elf, or whatever it is you are?
She just kind of looks towards the rest of you, or looks in the general direction of the rest of you. You've put up with quite a bit of sanctimonious bullshit in your time with him, have you not?
Branwyn is audibly trying not to laugh.
She
Dump's
will
just
she will
laughing.
turn back to you, Willem, and go, I'm just fine here. Why don't you go do good?
Let's take a look around the establishment.
The bath and
Can I
hot
sit with
springs
this
are
flat
quite
lady?
nice. You want to sit with her,
Yeah.
Hey, Chris,
Willem?
that's not Talia, is it?
No, I mean, not that you can tell.
Can I make some sort of check about that?
You can make an insight check to see if she, try.
Okay, that's a 15.
Seems like a stranger you've never met before.
Okay, well, that's not Talia. Okay, I gesture towards the giant elk and I'm like, hey, Branwyn, giant elks typically herald the arrival of a king.
Shut up. I'm just gonna lead blind girl to the room that I was locked in and lock her in there and then put something against the door.
Huh.
Okay, you can't find anything to put up against the door in this hallway. You try opening some other
Can I
doors, or
just
We can pile
if you,
bodies in front of it.
you can attempt to.
Yeah, I'll pile bodies in front of it.
That works.
Even the ones that are exploded.
Especially those.
Classic door jam.
Oh no, the door opens in.
Oh no, they all spill in there and all over the floor.
Would you all like to keep going, or would this be an interesting place for us to press pause for the time being?
Oh yeah, it's 10 p.m.
Are
Yeah,
we
you can press pause.
would we be going straight to hag killing or would we try to take a nap?
I think we could take like a short rest, yeah. Get our bearings.
could be useful for sure.
Yeah, I'll say you can
You
take a.
Sure.
rate my hit points, they would be an 18. So
Yeah, you
Damn.
can attempt to take a short rest in here if you'd like.
Randy, how are
Yeah.
you doing on spells?
Spells? Actually, pretty okay.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
used a level 1 and 2 level 3s, so I'm I'm good for a hag if we got to do it.
All right.
Ramwin, how are you doing on spells?
I'm fine.
Okay. Then I'm
Alright.
not going to use my spell battery.
So we'll
If
say
anything,
that
give it to Randy.
we take a
Short
short
rest?
rest in here and end tonight's session. We will be back here next Wednesday, the 8th, at our usual time, 8 Eastern, 7 Central, and look forward to seeing you then. Until then, you can catch up on the rest of our campaign, including our 10-hour exemplar 50th anniversary session on YouTube, youtube.com @Nat20Hot, where you can find us on all other social media platforms, including Instagram, TikTok @Nat20Hot, or on our website, www.nat20hot.com. As always, we are doing this fundraising for some extra life. 5 months into the year, we've got like $20. We would appreciate some contributions
You're
so that we
welcome.
can help those so desperately in need. But either way, we are so grateful for you tuning in to us on this Wednesday night and hope you all have a wonderful week. Wishing you all the best. Good night.
bye, Boy.